regards to the creation of the new position. Any other items on that? That's safety. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah. Jump down to standing committees.
Before we do that, sir, Committee of the Whole legislation issues, I have another issue of Committee of the Whole I'd like to bring up, and that is the law that states the number of dogs that somebody can own or possess on their property. And currently it's 3 dogs, and we had a couple of citizens who've been cited come in and distressed because they have their family dogs. But I've always had a problem with this legislation, and I'll tell you what doesn't make sense to me is somebody can own 3 Great Danes, what's their average size, 150 to 200 pounds, but someone that has 5 Chihuahuas isn't allowed to have 5. And I mean, to me, it just doesn't make any sense to me that the disparity, is that the right word? Disparity in this, that you can have 3 vicious animals, 3 pit bulls that usually weigh from about 75 to 100 pounds, but this person with their little lap dogs, and they're limited to 3 of those. And also, the size of the yard, I think, makes a difference, too, because I saw 2 Great Danes on one of the little side streets with the postage stamp front yard with a chain link fence, had 2 Great Danes there. And that was just no way to house a Great Dane. And so I have a problem with this, and I was wondering if we could discuss some ways that we can make this more equitable, because people have pets now. I mean, pets are a big thing, probably the biggest thing in the country. People love their pets, and I think we should find a more equitable way to deal with this. And we already have health codes that deals with if they're not cleaning up after their animals, and we passed the barking dog law, so that I think presents some guidelines for our citizens on that, of how long they can allow a dog out there to bark and under what circumstances and so forth. And so I would just like the council to consider this and see if we can come up with a more equitable way to do this. As an example, I'm trying to think of a way to do it, because I'd hate to have somebody only be allowed to have one Great Dane. If you can have a 150 to 200 pound dog, then okay, you can have one. If you have 2 100-pound dogs from 75 to 100-pound dogs, you can have 2. And something like that, so that, because it's not discriminatory. I think
it is. You're basing the amount of dogs or animals you can own based on size.
Yeah, that's not right.
What about the lady across the street from me? She's got 6 Pomeranians.
So if I've got 1 Great Dane, I can't have 4 Chihuahuas. Well, how many Chihuahuas makes a Great Dane?
Well, I know. That's the point.
Sounds like an elementary math problem.
Who's going to
Yeah, I know. I just think that we should just revisit this, because I know why the law came into effect in the first time, in the first place, because there was a very difficult owner of some Huskies. And
No, I'm sorry. They were.
I remember that.
Was they have about 8 dogs or something like that? When did a
Siberian Huskies.
Right.
Yes.
And it's really a matter of how you care for them.
They weren't just pets; they were reincarnated deceased family members.